Once, when Maharishi Galav was offering Arghya to the sun in the early morning hours, the spit of Chitrasen Gandharva, who was on his way in the sky, fell in sage's palms. The Muni got very angry with this. He wanted to curse him, but noticed that he would lose the fruits of his penance, so he stopped. He went and prayed to Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna immediately took a vow after listening to the sage that he would kill Chitrasen within 24 hours. In order to fully satisfy the sage about his promise, he took an oath at the feet of Mother Devaki and Maharishi. Galavji had just returned when Devarshi Narada reached Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna told the whole incident of Galavji and recited his vow. Hearing the words of God, Naraji walked from there and reached Chitrasen. He told that in 24 hours, Sri Krishna has vowed to kill him. Frightened by the fear of death, Chitrasen started running here and there. He ran in all the worlds of Brahmadam, Shivpuri, Indra, Yama, Varuna, but no one even allowed him to stay there. Then the Gandharvaraj, along with his weeping women, came to the shelter of Naradji. Naradji said, "Well, let's go on the banks of Yamuna." He went there and showed a place and said, "Today, a woman will come here at midnight. At that time, you keep on crying loudly. That woman will save you, but take care not to tell the reason for your suffering until she promises to remove your troubles." Narada's Leela continued. On the one hand, he explained this to Chitrasen. On the other hand, he approached Subhadra in Arjuna's palace. He said to her, "Subhadra, today's festival is very important. By bathing in the Yamuna at midnight tonight and protecting any helpless, one will attain inexhaustible virtue." In the middle of the night, Subhadra, along with 1 or 2 friends, reached the Yamuna bath. There they heard the sound of crying. She immediately went there and found Chitrasen crying. She asked lakhs of times, but he did not tell anything without a promise. In the end, on her commitment to help him, he clarified his position. Now, hearing this, Subhadra got into confusion. On the one hand, the promise of Sri Krishna, that too, to the Brahmin on the other hand, her promise. Finally, deciding to protect the refugee, she took him with her. Reaching home, she put the whole situation in front of Arjuna. Chitrasen was also Arjuna's friend. Arjuna consoled Subhadra and said that your promise would be fulfilled. Naradaji then reached Dwarka and said to Sri Krishna, "Maharaj Arjuna has given shelter to Chitrasen, so you should go to war after thinking carefully." The Lord said, "Naraji, you try to convince Arjuna to return once." Now Devarshi reached Indraprastha from Dwarka. Arjuna heard everything and said clearly, "Although I am in every way in the shelter of Sri Krishna, and I have only his strength, but now I am firm on the matter of never turning away from the Kshatriya religion given by him. I will protect my promise only on his strength. He is the only one who can give up the promise." Devarshi now came to Dwarka and narrated the statement of Arjuna just as it was. War preparations were made. All the Yadavas and Pandavas appeared on the battlefield with the entire army. A fierce battle ensued, but no one could win. Then Arjuna reached Lord Sri Krishna and started saying, "It is your natural nature to forget your promise in front of the words of the devotees. There must have been innumerable occurrences of this. Now end this Leela here." The arrows ended. The Lord turned away from the war. By embracing Arjuna, he freed him from his vow of war and also forgave Chitrasen. But Galav did not like this. The sage said, "I manifest my power. I will burn Chitrasen along with Lord Krishna, Arjuna, Subhadra." But as soon as the sage took the water in his hand, Subhadra said, "If I am a devotee of Sri Krishna and my devotion towards Arjuna is complete, then this water should not fall on the earth from the hands of the sage." So did happen. Sage Galava then saluted the Lord and returned to his place.